Stress is an inevitable part of life, but learning to manage it can transform it from an overwhelming force into a tool for growth and resilience. As Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. This guide explores practical, science-backed techniques to master stress and thrive, inspired by the wisdom of philosophy, psychology, and modern neuroscience. You'll uncover the secrets to understanding stress, recognizing triggers, and calming your mind through practices like deep breathing and mindfulness meditation. Borrowing insights from figures like Dr. Carol Dweck, who championed the growth mindset, and Dr. John Kabat-Zinn, the father of mindfulness-based stress reduction, this journey reveals how to reframe challenges as opportunities for growth. From ancient Stoicism's teachings on gratitude to cutting-edge exercises like visualization and progressive muscle relaxation, this comprehensive approach empowers you to take control of your mental health. Embark on a journey to master stress, not just to cope, but to harness its energy for a stronger, more resilient you. Understand the nature of stress. Stress is the body's reaction to perceived threats, activating a fight-or-flight response. This physiological response, highlighted by Dr. Hans Selye's work, releases cortisol and adrenaline, hormones that increase heart rate and blood flow to prepare us for immediate action. Although helpful in genuine danger, chronic stress creates prolonged cortisol production, which can lead to health issues, from high blood pressure to weakened immune function. Understanding stress is essential to manage it. Begin by recognizing and labeling stressful feelings rather than ignoring them. Psychologist Daniel Goleman emphasizes that emotional awareness is the first step in emotional intelligence. Labeling stress as it arises can provide mental distance from stressors, allowing a shift from reacting emotionally to responding thoughtfully. Stress awareness exercises, such as setting a few moments daily to reflect on emotional states, increase self-awareness and make stress manageable rather than overwhelming. For practical understanding, keep a journal for a week, noting moments of tension and their context. This journaling, endorsed by Dr. James Pennebaker, a pioneer in expressive writing, reveals patterns of thought and behavior tied to stress. Over time, such reflection reduces emotional reactivity and fosters calm. Ultimately, understanding the nature of stress helps in transitioning from automatic reactivity to mindful response. It's a foundation upon which deeper stress management practices can be built, allowing a proactive approach to well-being. With awareness, stress becomes less of an automatic reflex and more of a signal that can be navigated and managed thoughtfully. Acknowledge your personal triggers. Recognizing personal stress triggers is fundamental for managing stress. Each person has unique triggers, specific situations, people, or thoughts that amplify stress. Psychologists note that triggers often relate to past experiences, beliefs, or values, making stress management deeply individual. Understanding these helps tailor responses that reduce stress. Carl Rogers, known for his work in humanistic psychology, emphasized the importance of self-awareness and self-acceptance as key components of mental health. He suggested that awareness of personal patterns promotes psychological resilience. Begin by identifying recurring thoughts or situations that make you feel anxious or tense. For example, if work deadlines consistently create stress, analyze what aspects trigger these feelings. A practical tool is to maintain a trigger journal, recording moments of stress and what might have caused them. Journaling can help identify patterns and clarify specific stressors. Noting trigger thoughts can further aid in recognizing harmful self-talk, like perfectionism or fear of failure, that aggravates stress. In clinical studies, journaling has proven to be a powerful tool for clarifying thoughts, enabling better stress responses. Once identified, acknowledging your triggers without judgment is essential. This approach is central to cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, which teaches that understanding and restructuring thoughts are key to emotional management. By accepting that triggers exist, you lay the groundwork for more constructive coping strategies rather than reacting impulsively. Ultimately, acknowledging triggers builds self-knowledge, a necessary precursor to effective stress management. Recognizing triggers doesn't eliminate them but empowers us to approach stressors with a more prepared, less reactive mindset. If you're enjoying this audiobook and finding value in the content, we kindly ask you to take a moment to subscribe to the channel. A large portion of our listeners and viewers haven't subscribed yet, and by doing so, you'll help us grow and continue bringing you more high-quality audiobooks. Your support means a lot to us, and it's just one click away. So, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to stay connected and never miss out on our latest releases. Practice deep breathing for calmness. Deep breathing is one of the most accessible and effective tools for managing stress. It's scientifically shown to reduce cortisol and lower heart rate, bringing the body from a fight or flight state to a state of calm. Harvard's Dr. Herbert Benson coined the term relaxation response to describe this process, in which deep breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, promoting physical and mental relaxation. One widely recommended technique is the 4-7-8 breathing exercise. Developed by Dr. Andrew Weil, this method involves inhaling for 4 seconds, holding the breath for 7, and exhaling for 8. This controlled breathing stimulates the vagus nerve, lowering heart rate and calming the mind. Practicing this exercise a few times daily helps in managing daily stressors and cultivating resilience over time. The beauty of deep breathing is its portability. It can be done anywhere, anytime stress arises. Dr. John Kabat-Zinn, a pioneer in mindfulness-based stress reduction, emphasizes the importance of the breath as an anchor. Focusing on breathing helps distract from anxiety-inducing thoughts and reestablishes a sense of presence, reducing rumination. Moreover, deep breathing has been associated with decreased levels of stress-related hormones, according to studies in psychophysiology. Breathing exercises create a calming feedback loop that alleviates emotional and physical symptoms of stress, providing a natural, side-effect-free way to reset. By adopting deep breathing, we're empowered to face stress with a calm mind and a balanced body. It offers an immediate way to manage stress and develop an enduring sense of inner peace and control. Engage in mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness meditation is a proven method to reduce stress, with roots in Eastern philosophies such as Buddhism. It encourages us to focus on the present moment, reducing the impact of past worries and future anxieties. Dr. John Kabat-Zinn popularized mindfulness in the West, showing how focusing on the now interrupts stress cycles and promotes a sense of peace. A daily mindfulness practice of 5 to 10 minutes can yield substantial benefits. Start by sitting in a quiet space, focusing on your breath or a specific sensation, like the feeling of your feet on the ground. This focus helps prevent mind wandering, which often leads to rumination and stress. As Kabat-Zinn teaches, mindfulness means noticing thoughts without judgment and returning focus to the present. Neuroscientific research, such as studies conducted by Dr. Richard Davidson, shows that consistent mindfulness meditation enhances brain plasticity and reduces activity in the amygdala, the brain's fear center, leading to lower stress responses. Meditation trains the mind to stay grounded, cultivating emotional resilience over time. Mindfulness also integrates with Western psychology's emphasis on non-reactivity as a coping skill. Learning to observe stressors rather than immediately reacting to them builds a mental buffer. This non-reactive mindset aligns with Stoic philosophy, where thinkers like Epictetus advised not to be disturbed by external events but by the judgments we form about them. Mindfulness meditation is a practical, science-backed approach to everyday stress management, improving focus, reducing negative thinking, and enhancing overall well-being. Use progressive muscle relaxation, PMR. Progressive muscle relaxation, PMR, is a powerful technique for stress reduction, developed by Dr. Edmund Jacobson in the 1920s. This method involves tensing and then releasing each muscle group to create a state of deep relaxation, signaling the brain to activate a calming response. Scientific research supports PMR's effectiveness in lowering heart rate and blood pressure, key indicators of stress. To practice PMR, start with your toes, tensing muscles for 5 seconds, then relaxing them for 10 seconds. Progressively move up the body, from legs to arms, torso, and face, releasing tension with each step. This systematic approach promotes awareness of physical stress and helps break the habit of chronic muscle tension, a common stress response. PMR works by activating the parasympathetic nervous system, which counteracts the body's fight-or-flight response. Studies have shown that consistent PMR practice can reduce anxiety and even improve sleep by instilling a sense of physical calm. Its effectiveness is attributed to neuromuscular relaxation, where awareness and control over bodily states influence mental states. This method aligns with principles from mindfulness and cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, as both emphasize the importance of body awareness and stress response control. PMR also shares common ground with yoga's body-mind integration, promoting overall well-being through physical release and mental focus. Practicing PMR, especially before bed, can significantly reduce cumulative daily stress, helping individuals sleep better and wake up more refreshed. It's a simple yet effective exercise for releasing physical tension, creating a strong foundation for mental and emotional resilience. Cultivate a growth mindset. Developing a growth mindset transforms how we perceive and respond to stress. Coined by Dr. Carol Dweck, a growth mindset is the belief that abilities and intelligence can develop through effort and learning. This perspective contrasts with a fixed mindset, which views abilities as unchangeable, often intensifying stress in challenging situations. In a growth mindset, stress is reframed as a temporary challenge and an opportunity for growth rather than a threat. Research demonstrates that people with growth mindsets are more resilient, engaging with stressors in ways that enhance learning and adaptability. For instance, a work setback becomes a chance to learn new skills rather than a reflection of inherent failure. Embracing stress as growth can reduce anxiety and help build emotional resilience over time. A practical exercise is to reflect on a recent challenge and identify areas of learning or improvement it provided. Adopting positive self-talk, such as "I can improve with effort" or "this experience makes me stronger," also reinforces a growth perspective. Studies from the field of positive psychology show that such affirmations can reshape our response to adversity, decreasing stress-related symptoms. Albert Bandura's work on self-efficacy also supports the growth mindset's value in stress management, as it enhances confidence in our abilities to handle future stressors. By fostering a growth mindset, we become less prone to feeling overwhelmed, viewing stressors as surmountable with the right strategies and persistence. It's a mindset that not only alleviates stress but builds lasting mental resilience. Use visualization for positive coping. Visualization is a powerful tool for managing stress, drawing from both psychological practice and athletic training. Visualization involves imagining a calm place, a successful outcome, or the completion of a stressful task in vivid detail, providing the mind with a sense of control and competence. Athletes frequently use visualization to enhance performance, a technique supported by sports psychology and often referred to as mental rehearsal. Psychologists, like Dr. Albert Bandura, have shown that visualization increases self-efficacy, reinforcing confidence in managing stress. When we visualize ourselves succeeding or managing difficult situations calmly, the brain creates neural pathways similar to those developed through actual experience, reinforcing a positive and competent response. This process can alleviate anxiety by shifting focus away from worry toward constructive action. A practical exercise is to set aside 5 minutes to visualize yourself confidently handling a challenging situation. Picture the details, your surroundings, actions, and feelings of control. Focus on positive emotions associated with success, such as relief and satisfaction, to build mental resilience against stress. According to studies in neuropsychology, visualization not only reduces cortisol levels but also prepares the mind and body to approach stressors from a place of readiness rather than fear. This method aligns with mindfulness principles, as both rely on mental focus and present awareness. Incorporating visualization into daily life offers a practical way to approach stress with a mindset of capability. Visualization enhances self-confidence and shifts our response to stress from passive to active, promoting psychological flexibility in stressful situations. Incorporate physical activity. Physical activity is among the most well-researched methods for reducing stress, promoting both physical and mental health. Exercise reduces cortisol levels and stimulates the release of endorphins, known as feel-good hormones. Dr. John Ratey, author of Spark, The Revolutionary New Science of Exercise and the Brain, emphasizes that exercise not only alleviates stress but also improves focus and memory, making it beneficial for both immediate stress relief and long-term mental resilience. Research in psychoneuroendocrinology shows that regular physical activity reduces baseline cortisol levels, creating a more balanced stress response over time. Exercise fosters neuroplasticity, enhancing the brain's ability to adapt to new stressors. Even a short, brisk walk or stretching session releases tension and brings clarity, making it a versatile stress management tool that can fit into a busy day. Aiming for 20 to 30 minutes of physical activity, such as walking, yoga, or aerobics, is effective for lowering stress levels. Additionally, exercise encourages mindfulness, as physical exertion naturally draws attention to the present moment, aligning with the principles of mindful stress reduction practices. Beyond stress reduction, physical activity strengthens overall health, reducing the risk of stress-related conditions such as hypertension and depression. It also supports mental health by releasing brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a protein linked to reduced anxiety and improved mood. Incorporating physical activity into daily routines offers consistent relief from stress, equipping individuals with greater resilience and a better physiological baseline for managing stress. Practice cognitive restructuring. Cognitive restructuring is a psychological tool for transforming stress-inducing thoughts into constructive perspectives. Rooted in cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, it encourages identifying, challenging, and reframing unhelpful thoughts. Dr. Aaron Beck, a founder of CBT, emphasized that our thoughts shape emotional responses. By shifting negative thought patterns, we can reduce stress. When we encounter stress, automatic negative thoughts often arise. These may include catastrophizing, like assuming the worst outcome, or personalizing events, where we blame ourselves for external situations. Cognitive restructuring interrupts these patterns by questioning their validity. Psychologists recommend asking questions like, "Is there evidence for this thought? And how would I view this situation if I were calmer?" A practical cognitive restructuring exercise involves writing down a stressful thought and identifying alternative interpretations. For example, replace "I'll fail this project" with "I have the skills to do my best." Research shows that reframing thoughts in a positive, realistic light reduces cortisol levels, as it signals safety to the brain. Albert Ellis's Rational Emotive Behavior Therapy, REBT, complements cognitive restructuring by teaching that thoughts, rather than events themselves, largely determine stress. By becoming aware of thought patterns, individuals can replace them with empowering beliefs, reducing stress at the cognitive level. Cognitive restructuring provides a practical way to cultivate a healthier relationship with stress. It enhances resilience and helps us respond calmly, promoting long-term mental health by building emotional flexibility in challenging situations. Engage in gratitude practices. Gratitude practices are a powerful way to shift focus from stress toward positive aspects of life, helping cultivate a balanced mindset. Philosophies from Stoicism to positive psychology highlight gratitude as essential to well-being, reducing stress by fostering a sense of contentment and perspective. Psychologist Dr. Robert Emmons, a leading gratitude researcher, has shown that gratitude enhances emotional resilience and reduces stress by focusing on what's valued rather than what's lacking. Gratitude counteracts stress by rewiring neural pathways. Studies reveal that regular gratitude practice reduces cortisol and increases dopamine, the brain's reward chemical, fostering a positive mood. A daily exercise of writing down 3 things you're grateful for is simple but effective, shifting attention away from stressors. Additionally, gratitude practices align with mindfulness by encouraging presence and appreciation of small moments. Each day, noting one's gratitudes, such as a supportive friend or pleasant weather, counterbalances negative thoughts, reducing stress and cultivating resilience. Research also suggests that gratitude improves sleep and reduces stress-related symptoms, such as anxiety and depression, over time. This simple practice improves overall psychological well-being, reinforcing our ability to face stress from a more grounded perspective. Gratitude fosters a mindset of abundance and appreciation, making it easier to navigate daily stressors with calm. When practiced consistently, gratitude helps reframe how we perceive challenges, contributing to a resilient, stress-resilient outlook on life. Build a support network. Building a support network is fundamental to stress management, offering emotional and practical support during challenging times. Social support mitigates stress by providing reassurance, advice, and a sense of belonging, shown in research by Dr. Julianne Holt-Lunstad, who found that people with strong social networks experience lower stress levels and greater longevity. Support networks can include family, friends, coworkers, or support groups, anyone who offers empathy and assistance. Connecting with others creates a buffer against stress by reducing feelings of isolation, enhancing mental resilience, and promoting healthier coping mechanisms. Psychologist Dr. Shelley Taylor's research shows that social support activates oxytocin release, a hormone linked to stress reduction and bonding. A practical step in building a support network is reaching out consistently, even during non-stressful times, to establish strong connections. Small efforts, like regular check-ins or sharing a meal, help maintain these bonds, creating a reliable foundation when stress does arise. Engaging in social interactions also promotes positive emotional experiences, which counterbalance stressors. Psychologists term this emotional contagion, where positive emotions shared within supportive groups boost overall well-being. By staying connected, we enhance our mental resilience, reducing stress and building emotional resources. Support networks don't eliminate stress but provide essential resources for navigating it. Reliable relationships strengthen resilience, creating a sense of security that helps in facing stress more effectively and improving long-term well-being. Copyright 2024 by AudioBooksTube. Thank you for listening. Please consider to subscribe, like, and share to help the channel grow new videos on a daily basis.